I just been popping these tags, hopping the Maserati or the Jag. I pray I don't crash, yeah, I be moving too fast. We make the sign that gon' last. I just want Dottie to make it, he gon' be wearing the crown. I got that record right now, a picture of jumping in crowd. I be blowing big shrouds a bit loud. I got your hoe off the vodka, she feeling spicy like ginger. Know my sky, domination on Moscow, block out with the Craig 6. And
Good morning. Excellent. How are you? So you're live streaming this stuff
Yep.
on YouTube as well?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's been months since DLA Dow launched, and I haven't traded in the stock market. I've been waiting for this big crash to come on down and calm down a little bit on the NASDAQ. Let's see. Let me check the NQ really quick. Actually, let's go over to this markets here and see what we got going on.
I just have one question, and then I'll leave you alone for your live stream.
Oh, you're good, man. No problem.
How big of an impact does mass psychology have on your trading decisions?
Everything. Trading is nothing but psychology, and the reason why is because you're trading people. These candlesticks, they don't mean anything. All they represent is supply and demand of people buying and selling. That's all it is.
Beautiful.
So I mean, you have your self psychology. You have to defeat your own emotions. You have to keep those in check. It's very easy to catch FOMO when you're live trading with real money, or not just live trading, but just trading with real money. Greed can jump in there. I mean, there's all types of different things that can, screw yourself out of money. And then of course you've got to understand how everybody else is thinking. There's nobody on a stock if there's no volume. Like this top ships right here only has 43,000 in volume. That's not a lot. I'm looking for the ones with a whole lot of people on it, a whole lot of tension, because that's where the crazy people are going to be at making all the mistakes. And that's Ford, but I don't want Ford. That's too big of a float. I mean, 50 billion shares, that's a lot of supply. I'm looking for the lowest supply with the most volume. Low supply, volume is just your demand. Low supply, high demand. Pretty simple.
Right on. Yeah, I saw an article before the weekend about how some lady was like stabbed by her husband and then taken out to the woods and then buried alive while she was like bleeding out. But then she had an Apple Watch on, so she was able to get rescued and like found. And I told my fiance, I was like, I guarantee you, come Monday, stock's gonna start to rise, like, and it's maybe not that dramatic now, but I still think it hasn't dropped really since then, but it's gone up at least $5 per share.
What
which is kind of
what are you talking about? It's went up $5?
oh, just the Apple stock.
Oh yeah. I don't even pay no attention to Apple or anything like that. Those are there's way too many shares, way too many big institutions, hedge funds trading those. I try to stay out of their way.
Right on.
Cause
All right, well, I'll sit back and watch and learn then.
all right, no problem, man.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, appreciate you joining. Biometa, I saw you were in there. Good morning, my friend. Let's see here. How we doing over here on YouTube? Let me get my live chat up over here. Still not showing anybody. They don't know yet. Maybe they're all on Entra. Okay. So, I need to pull up my other, well, actually, maybe I don't. Let me see here. Let's go through these percent gainers. AMPS. I don't like that float. Go ahead and, like, when I start, I always, like, have to send all the links to all the social medias. But I usually don't start right when the market opens anyway. I kind of, hey, there's Donnell. Good morning, Donnell. You've been killing it. I've been catching you in HH's chat. Yeah. Have you lost, Donnell? When is the last time you lost a trade, my friend? You have been absolutely on fire. Because I haven't seen you lose a trade. But I mean, I haven't been in his chats that much. But when I have been, you've been killing it. What are we looking at? Because I'm still getting oriented here. What's on? What's moving right now, Donnell? Let me know what's up. See that song? Okay, good. All right. So this okay. Let's get. Looks like all the percent gainers are. Well, SLS. This was one that was running yesterday. I noticed. Oh, I had a little pop up already this morning. I liked that because it was right off of that trend line, but it's a little bit too high up now. It's going to be running in that 200-day moving average. That's going to be a big resistance area, big point of selling. So I don't really like that. That doesn't look too bad. That's bullish above all the EMAs. Let's see, we got this.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on. I was going to stream the Twitch too, but it wouldn't let me stream the Twitch either. It's not normal. Alright. Let's see here. A lot of high floats. Let's just see what Donnell's looking at here. This TCHA. Ooh, that was a big gap up, I guess, off of that merger news, gapping up right into that 50-day. So you got a big selling point there. YouTube, I don't know what is going on. It's going crazy. Huh. Get out of here. Just trying to see what this news is. Let me check on the releases. There we go. Nope, that's an 8K. That was on September 9th. To invest. Oh, okay. They're buying, so it's not really a merge. It's kind of a merger. They're buying a bunch of shares, 15% of this company. But what are they buying in that? That's the question. It does have good volume, and see that time in sales is lighting up like a Christmas tree. I don't want to listen to the news. I just want to see what they're buying it for. Down there, what are they buying it for if you're still on YouTube? I might have to switch that stream over to Twitch or something. I don't know. It's just crazy. What's happening there? Let me see here. Look at my overall view. Yeah, I don't like the way that screener's looking either. Real quick, I'm gonna pull up my Thinkorswim, what I usually trade on. Whoops. Just to check those scanners against what I'm seeing on here. Yeah, just 25% of the company, but I want to know what the actual amount they're paying per share for those 25% or 15% or whatever. Right, because if they're buying it and the price is already above that, then that might not be a good thing. Could be, depends. I don't know much about these companies in question, but it looks like they're pharmaceutical companies, and pharmaceutical companies, they lie a lot. We know that from many press releases. Okay, whoops. I should have went back to NQ. Okay, so we got APR in on a nice uptrend. INDO pushing up, so oil must be pushing up. Let's check and see what we got. NIO. It had a little pop, but that was really low down. I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way. Wow. Somebody got destroyed on that play. They must have done a common offering or something. That play, what was that? That wasn't that long ago. It was at $9. Had a big gap down on 247. Whew. Somebody's butthole was tore out. MMAT, that actually doesn't look bad on this daily chart. It's got some room. Okay. Yeah, oil. Yeah, oil may start to come. Well, it does look like it's going to go back bullish. Oil's broke the downtrend and has now started a new uptrend. So if oil breaks back up over 90, well, actually, it needs to get over at 200 at 92, but still. Oh, they're already calling it diesel futures, aka heating oil, rising for a third session. And so that may be, I don't, INDO is almost there, but not quite where I wanted that yet. Ooh, MARPS, look at that pop that had from 10 to 1050. Now that looks nice on the daily chart. That's above all EMAs. Big double bottom here across the whole year chart. You didn't look that far into it, Donnell? Yeah, no, you're just a scalper. You don't care. You're like, man, I'm getting in and out quick. We're not playing those games. Okay. Where's the NQ? Oh, yeah, the NQ had a nice bounce. Remove these old. But just because it had a nice bounce, we're running into the 50-day. And it doesn't, well, actually, it's just flatlining right now, right on it. I don't know why I have a headphone. Oh, yeah, I do have a headphone in because in case somebody joins the chat over on Entra, I can hear them. So the NQ being kind of mixed right now. We don't really know. I don't like the way that's flatlining. If that doesn't start to push green here soon, we'll probably see some pullbacks. See, how's Hussa on oil? No, Hussa just pulled back. I do like Hussa soon for a play. Big wedge pattern. It's just a triangle. Triangles are just consolidation. I don't want to remove the old drawings. I just want to remove that drawing. Ugh. Whatever. Let's see, PXS. I've been noticing these shippers. Oh yeah, wow. PXS ripped a few days ago. I missed that one. A little bit too high up, hitting $5. But all these tankers, all these shipping plays, yeah, look at that. NAT still climbing this trend line. Does have a bit of a downtrend there. It needs to break. And it may have to come. Well, I don't know. It's testing it right now. We're kind of in a real kind of quiet spot, I guess, until this breaks on the NQ to see where everything is going to go. See Treasury yields pull back. See greater chance of a half-point December hike. Oh, what happened? What happened to the aggressive? Oh, look at here. Look at here. Let's read this NQ news. Treasury yields pull back on Tuesday with 10-year rate edging down from more than 14-year high and fading expectations of aggressive 75 basis point rate hike. I've been calling for the end of the year. Actually, I called for October. I don't know if I don't even think there's a rate hike in October. But I was calling for the end of this year for them to start reversing course. And if that's the case, if they only do a 0.5, a half a point rate hike, or if they don't do one at all, be a pretty good sign they're starting to reverse course. And like I've said before, the 5% that they're trying to get to on interest rates, it's not enough to offset the inflation. Oh, the housing market still crashing. Gold prices soften, a strong dollar. Yeah, right, strong dollar. We'll see about all that strong dollar stuff here soon. Okay, NQ's starting to make a lower low, so I think we're probably going to get this pullback from the 50-day, which is going to cause some things to get a little wild here. Oh yeah, look at that. Really starting to come down. And it really doesn't have anywhere to slow down that until about right. Yeah, 11.5. Now, it has tested 11.5 2 days in a row. Had this breakout today, but looks like it just wants to come back down and back test that 11.5. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. Just kind of wait this stuff out. ALK, that's a weird looking way that opened. No reason at all to get real crazy. Just gotta wait it out a little bit. I haven't really seen anything that's like jumping out at me either anyway. Okay. Let me hop back over to Weeble here. See if we're getting anything on these scanners. Go back to the watch list. See, Tops is still slowly creeping. come on, Weeble, don't get that auto off there. Thank you. Let's see, what does Tops got to break? Tops has got to break 550, and then it's got room up to about 650. Just doesn't quite have the volume yet. This screener is not pulling up anything that I want it to. Alright. Let's go to change this watch list. Ethereum bouncing back up. Bitcoin kind of bouncing back up. Alright, let's see here. Actually, I'm just gonna pop my active trader out here. I'm going to use that with Thinkorswim. Put it over here for the time being. Somewhere. We'll just put it right here. Okay. Where's the rest of my scanners at? There they are. There we go. There's my low float scanner. Now we can, oh yeah, look at that. TSHA curling. That looks like that maybe dropped pretty rough. Let's see, we got this 8 play. This thing's been a volatile little bugger. But you can see I had that previous uptrend, trying to get back to that uptrend but rejected, so I'm not liking that too much. MOB. What's going on with this? Now stays Skyhopper combo was selected by the Israel Ministry of Defense for a new fleet well, that's going to be big money if they're doing if they're selling their Skyhopper, whatever that is, to the, okay, it's a drone type of thing. They're selling to Israel. They're probably going to make some money. I'm surprised this hasn't got that much volume yet. That's actually pretty good PR. And this thing just IPO'd back in August at the end. Let's see, what do we got to get up on that right there? 240. So yeah, we definitely have some room to move on this. I'm gonna put MOB on the watch list. Why are you being so crazy? Let me do this. There we go. Not liking that. I'm gonna look at IMUX. I don't like that either. Golly, nothing on my low float scanners other than MOB, but low volumes, so. Top 10 NASDAQ gainers. That looks like a reverse stock split. Yeah, it's a 1 for 20, so nothing there. WEBR. That has ripped before. It's made some actually pretty big rips before. It does have some room. Up to about $9. I kind of like what I'm seeing there. Is there any news on this? Oh, a lot of news. They got acquisition proposal. Oh, they're offering $6.25 a share to buy this Weber or whatever this is. So we're above at $6.25. I don't like that. I don't like paying more than what they're paying for it. Did I just see something about silver? Blue Apron is now available in the Amazon store. Oh, interesting. That may be why Apron. Let me put Apron on the watch list then. I need to go through and take some of this stuff off the watch list. Ooh, CFVI actually is on that trend line there. Having a little... on Rumble. What is Rumble? I forget what Rumble is. What's that ticker symbol? I know. What is Rumble? I've been out of the stock market a few months because I've been in the crypto world launching a DAO over there. Rumble's like Rum. Oh yeah, okay, Rum. Isn't it like a social media thing or something? Looks like there's politics involved. Trend line's way down here, and it's just running right into this resistance right there at that 820. You got the 10-day moving average at 863. Really has got to get over. And God, there's so much resistance right back there. 857, $9 whole number, 940 something right there. They launched an official merchandise store. See, here's my problem. I'm on all these decentralized social media apps like Entra right now, on Deso blockchain streaming, which Entra and Diamond and all these social media apps are better than Rumble, Twitter, or any of that stuff. So, I mean, with the politics involved in this, because there's clearly politics involved, it says it all over it, and all the resistance ahead, it's going to be chaotic. But it could, I mean, it's been on this downtrend overall. It is testing it. Depending on whose politics wins on this, who's got the bigger pockets, or who cares the most. I don't like it at this second because it's coming down, and it's got a lot of ways to drop down to about 750. We can keep it on watch. I'm gonna see how many shares it's got. I don't know. It's got to be kind of low float. Well, it doesn't even show. Now, what is that? What is this? Oh yeah, that's a house thing. Yeah. So whoops. What did I just do? That was stupid. 280 million shares. A little too hot. A little too many shares for me. Big business is shutting up the little man's voice. They ain't shutting me up. I'm over here, like I said, I'm over here in the crypto space. I'm running my mouth nonstop. They ain't shutting me up at all. Yeah, no problem, QCS Warrior Gaming. If you're a gamer, you need to hit me up. The DAO that we launched 3 months ago, DLA DAO, is actually a PTE gaming DAO where you can lend out, borrow out NFTs, and play games to earn. You don't even have to get paid to play games and not even be that good at them. I dropped the link to DLA DAO for you here. Come check that out. If you're not in the PTE gaming sector yet into Web3, got to get over here. Just piles and piles of money's laying around. NIL coming back up. You played Galaga over the weekend. It's a classic, man. It's a classic. It matches your personality, One Life. I kind of like this curl on MMAT. I just wish it got a little bit more volume. 19. This is a material stock. This daily chart's not looking too terrible. Alright, let me get back through scanning through these real quick. Yeah, see that Weber already cracking. That's cracking. That's only had 8,000 in volume, so I'm not touching that. Well, hold on a second. Let's look at this. Why is it doing that? Oh, is this, no, that's not a oil-related stock. That's garbage. Trash. BBY, that's quite a rip that just had. Bed Bath & Beyond. But it's running, that's only moving up because the NASDAQ is pushing up. There's no other reason for that. That's going sideways. Gosh. I remember why I stopped trading stock market for a while now. The Savage HH Trader, man, he's working, man. He's busy Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's why I'm back right away. Well, I don't know, right? I wouldn't say right away, but I'm back doing some streams Tuesdays and Thursdays around the same time as I used to do them all the time. But yeah. Not liking anything that I am seeing anywhere. Check my day trade above the scanner. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Ooh, APMX. What a beautiful pattern that's on this. Look at this. That is something. Yeah, I really like that pattern. I just got to wait for some type of entry on it. I'd like to see it pull back to probably about 11. Yeah, pull back to 11. Previous resistance, held up a support here. That needs to go on the watch list. See any of these other shipper pumps looking... rig, that one's been moving. Got a nice cup and handle here. Got a cup, handle, trying to break out. Just actually back tested that 200 day. It's a lot higher float though, not really what I want to see. But we are starting to get some heat into these low float shippers. But Tops doing that reverse stock split. They've only got, oh boy, this is setting up just like that 1 year. Tops has only got 3 million shares now, 3.5 million shares. I gotta watch this thing close. The daily on this doesn't matter. They've done so many reverse stock splits and all that, just nonsense. So you can't really even tell anything by looking at that. Actually, let's bring that down about right there. That trend line there. And then we got the downtrend right there. Wait, what? Oh, there are... So they did a... So they did a reverse stock split, and now they're going to do more... they're going to offer more shares to the public after shrinking their float. That's why they're garbage. What a joke. But it could make an interesting day trade. Rumble's trying to hold that $8. Nice bounce off of $8 there. Boy, that line is ugly. I'm going to take this headphone out. Let's see. Looks like nice sell opportunities. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not seeing anything that's like standing out to me real crazy yet. There's a couple of plays that look like... why does CFVI not want to load? I'm just going to take it off. Yeah, something's wrong with that stock. It's broken. Yeah, I don't care about ALK. Yeah, that's not doing anything. SNTI. Don't care. The only thing I don't like on Rumble is that, besides the political nonsense that's involved, is at 865, 850. Let's see, we got 5 minutes on this candle to close. I'm gonna wait and see how this candle closes before I start plotting anything out here. Oh, hold on just a second, guys. I gotta take a call. Give me just, and I will be right back. Alright. So this thing's still holding up. We got 20 seconds left. See if I want to trade that or not. I don't know if I do. I'm really skeptical on that. I'm more interested to see what Tops is going to do, maybe for later this week. And I'm interested in the oil plays. Oil's going to start coming back up, but we've seen, so I'm going to take a closer look at this. So we got all this resistance right through here. $13. That's right where we're below 1255. It's that previous high. Yesterday's high. BT is still climbing, slowly climbing, but still climbing. Nah, that's a lot. That's why it's a lot bigger. Float 361 million in float. Let's see. It did rip kind of big. Well, it was a 75 cent shot up to 140. I mean, if that keeps pushing up, I may look for a little dollar breakout on that. I kind of want to see it test $1 first, though. I want to see it just shoot right through. Possibly starting to get a little U-shape on Rumble, maybe. I just don't like all these upper wicks. That's a lot of selling pressure. Buyers trying to push this up, and it just keeps getting slammed down, making these wicks. There's a lot of indecision on this play. Let's see, they got an options call. Well, it's January. It's not anything. I just don't see a merchandise store being that big of a deal. But again, those politics. Oh, by the way, if you guys are following BTCS, BTCS is doing a, what do you call it? A Twitter space later today. So if you're not following Framework Fortune on Twitter, I will be in that Twitter space to support our good friend Charles Allen. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Let me pop that up and drop the link in here for you. Let's see, One Life, what did you say? That was old Daniel B. $2K, you're in 2K shares at 17.45 on, what is that? Affirm? You sold pre-market 18.5, sold short at the open. Nice. So One Life making some money. Good job, man. Good to hear. Okay, Rumble, you're tempting me now. Now you're just tempting me. What's the float on Rumble? How many shares? 280 million. Ah, man. It's not really low float, but if this thing, because of all the political nonsense, it could get going. See MARP's moving back over 10. Ooh, we got a big spread there. Wonder... I believe I'm going to probably jump in on MARPs here if I can. Let's see if I can get this bid on this order on the bid at 990 where everybody just stacked at. Oil, let's see. Hold on. Let me check oil real quick. Yeah, oil. Oof. Nice uptrend on the day so far on oil, but it is running into resistance as well. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about if MARPS is moving. MARPS will move when it wants to move. It doesn't move on your terms. You know, I've traded this before and made plenty of money off of this when oil was moving. It wasn't moving before back here when I called it out at $5 and then it shot all the way up to $32. So don't worry. Don't worry about MARPS. That's my little special oil play that I like to mess with. Indo is kind of pulling down. See, I still haven't got. Let's see. Oh, see, look at that. That candle was starting to go green on Rumble. And got pushed back down. Wait, hold on. Limit price $1.48. That ain't right. Cancel this order. What are you talking about? I'm at $1.48. No wonder I'm not getting filled at all on MARPS. Yeah, still sitting at that 990. Oh, I did MOB. I just got filled on MOB. What? No. I thought I switched it to MARPS. Crap. Well, it's only $5. Whatever MOB's doing, let's look at it. Well, that was a terrible fill. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's it came down here to the support of $1.50. Mobilecom. Oh, actually, no, I'm fine with this one because that's the one that actually has good PR today. That's the one I was looking for earlier, or a minute ago. I forgot about. But I was remembering there was something with good PR. This is the one that's getting drones bought from the Ministry of Defense. And actually, I don't mind that fill at all down here at $1.50. That's right on the 10-day moving average on the daily chart. And we just got it at a double bottom starting to form possibly. So I'll take that little 5 shares there. I mean, I'm not going to make a ton off of it, but hey. I don't know if I want to get in MARPS yet, though. I mean, I would have liked to got 5 if I could got filled. Oof, yeah, I don't know, oil's bouncing off that trend line. I might have to grab me some MARPS too here. Let's see. You missed my videos? I'm gonna be doing more all types of content. Just gotta get a few more things finished up with DLA DAO to get it caught up where it needs to be, and then I will be jumping into. Like I said, I'll be back. I'm back now. I'll be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least for a little while until more things settle down. Yeah, Apron did break up out of that. But that does have decent news of the day. I thought I saw... Yeah, their meal kits are available in Amazon store. Let's see, we're going to move all this previous nonsense. I mean, that was a clear head and shoulders there back through here. But this is pretty low. Bouncing off $2. That would have been a nice double bottom grab. We're a little bit closer to under that 10 area. Although it's held up 10 so far all day. Oh yeah, oil's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and jump in 5 on MARPS. I just marketed in. I'll take it at 10.09. And then there's my MOB play. MOB, still not sure if it wants to make that double bottom yet or not. But yeah, I like how oil is pushing up off of this trend line, double bottom right there together. Pushing up over the previous high of that red candle, so this little downtrend is broken on oil. This little short-term downtrend. Well, it's got room to move up some more. So if it starts moving, MARPS theoretically should start moving. Look at the daily chart on MARPS. Yeah, it's above all EMAs. I'm good with that. I might even swing MARPS with the way this is looking. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful uptrend. That gap back above 10. 10's been major resistance. And so far today, holding 10. As long as oil's moving up, I'm comfortable with this, with holding MARPS. Like that daily chart. That's a beautiful daily chart. Yeah, I like everything about it. It just doesn't have any volume yet, but when it comes, it comes. Okay, MOB still hanging out around there. NQ actually did break up now, so we're pushing. It's pushing up. NIO. Nice U shape there on NIO. With an, I don't know. I don't want to say it's a NASDAQ. Well, this is probably partly from the NASDAQ, but you do got a little nice uptrend there. Just needs to push for a new high a day, but I like it off of that $10 bounce it just had. Rumble's still looking like a trap for somebody, either longs or shorts. Don't know which one yet, but it's definitely looking like a trap. Let's see, how's the APM? Yeah, come on back down a little bit more, APMX. I like AMPMX for later this week, either tomorrow or the next day, something like that. That's one definitely gonna be keeping on my watch list. Okay, we got 3 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Oil is hitting a little rejection at that 85.75. We don't want to see the body of this candle close below the body of this red candle. It'll signify buyers are losing interest and sellers are taking over, and it is starting to drop down there, but we got 2.5 minutes left. We'll wait that out. And it's not like MARPS is doing much at the moment anyway, but I do want to be careful. MARPS is solo float. This is only 2 million shares on MARPS. So if oil starts dumping for some reason, then I do got to jump out of this quick. But we still got time. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Hello, is it... I'm assuming it's not Louise. I'm going to assume that it's Louis. Oil vessels, yeah. Don't send no... Don't tell people to send super chats. So NIO is a electric car company, not just a battery company. Louis? Okay, cool. What's up, Louis? Welcome to Framework Fortune. Appreciate you stopping in. I don't know if you're talking to One Life about NIO. When you said who buys batteries, I kind of assumed that may be what you're talking about. But NIO is like the biggest electric car producer. Look at that. MAT is right up to $1. Keep an eye on oil. That's gold. Let's see, we got this 30 seconds left on this candle. Selling pressure off of that trend line. Oil needs to hold up here. We do not want to see it crack this trend line. No, not bigger than Tesla, but I mean, what I mean is, as far as, well, Tesla for one's not owned by anybody Chinese. It's owned by Elon Musk. Tesla does have manufacturers in China, but NIO is Tesla's competition. It's the Chinese Tesla, basically, or potential to be Chinese Tesla. And see, here's the thing. It doesn't even matter about any of that. If oil's going up, right, which it may start to drop here, but if oil is pushing up, that means gas prices are going higher, which means that people are going to have the demand for electric cars. There's been a lot of demand for EV cars, but there's been a silver shortage, even though silver is, on paper, been dropping. If you've noticed how volatile silver's been, it was down to $18 the other day, shot back up to $19.78 within 2 days. That's a $1.78 move on a big market cap like silver. That's a big move. And so with that, that's what the batteries, the electric batteries, have to have is silver in them. Okay, mob has reclaimed 150, and it's actually starting to turn green on the day. But yeah, with all that, it's the supply and demand thing. Gas prices get more expensive, demand for EV cars goes up, but with the silver shortage, they can't make as many, so there's a low supply of EV cars. So if you're looking at it as a day trade, which I'm a day trader, I don't like looking at things long term. Doesn't make sense to me. But if one EV starts running, if Tesla starts running, or NIO starts running, then most of them start running on a intraday perspective. Good morning, Andre. Welcome to the channel. Got a couple of new people in here today. Welcome, welcome. That's no. That's not. That's not quite how that works, Daniel B. But I'm not going to get in a debate with you today about it. That's a generalized assumption. Marp's having a little pullback because of oil pulling back. But okay, we might have a little buyers trying to push it back up. Oh, my trend line is a little off. Let me straighten my trend line a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the 5 points of contact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close enough. 4 points of contact. Still, if buyer's trying to push that up. Let's see. Diamond Greens, diesel, 3Q renewable sales jump. Of course they have. Gas prices have been up on diesel and everything. So if you're looking at it from a US dollar standpoint, then yeah, of course their earnings have jumped. Their sales have jumped. But with inflation, doesn't really mean much. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna grab some more here of MOB. I like what we're doing over here on it. Wait, hold on. What's these shares? What's this float? Oh, MOB is only 1 million shares? Alright. Due to market volatility. What the hell? The hell is that? See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. This is why I'm in the crypto space. Trying to use Weevil and they have a restriction because of market volatility, because they're saying I have insufficient funds. I mean, I didn't put a lot in here. I'm just starting with 100 to get my toesies wet again in the stock market because it's been a while. You're right. You don't. If you're a track runner, if you're a cross country runner and you haven't ran in 4 or 5 months, you just don't go right into a race without stretching and making sure you're exercise and fit before you do. So I am only starting back with 100 just to start with. But still, I hadn't spent a whole 100 yet, so that's a crazy, crazy thing I just saw. I'll hit it again. Buying power is insufficient due to market volatility. That's crazy. This is not a free stock market. This is a manipulated stock market. It's manipulated by the Federal Reserve first and foremost because they control the currency, right? They manipulate the US dollar, and it is all priced in US dollars. When you control the currency, you control the country. But then we have the SEC, all the government regulations, and now brokers doing dumb shit like this, putting weird buying caps on things because of market volatility. I don't need you to tell me how to trade my money. Stay the fuck out my business. Alright. There goes the monetization on this one. Let's see. If it's in sanction list, is it still in use to make money? What do you mean? Like, are you asking like if NIO is on a sanction list from like America to China? Oil is starting to drop a little bit here. Got to keep an eye on MARPs. MARP's still up 3%, still around that 990. We got a nice little spread, 9 cents on MOB. Again, this is the only thing with good news. And it is only 1 million shares, which is very, very low float. It's had 3.7 million in volume already. I trade whatever stocks I want to, Daniel B. I don't care if they're garbage or not, right? All that matters is if I'm making a profit. Well, technically, since all the stocks in the U.S. stock market right now are priced in U.S. dollar, the ones that aren't from foreign countries that are priced in other currencies, all these stocks are garbage. The whole entire stock market is garbage. So I don't know what stocks you're talking about that aren't garbage, but NQ's still pushing up. Now, I am going to check Tesla real quick. You guys know I don't even look at these big market cap companies like Tesla or anything like that. But I do want to... I heard Tesla ate it, so I haven't looked. Oh, wow. Tesla has ate it down to 198. Golly. It's hitting some pretty strong support at 200, but... I mean, the whole market has been crashing, so that's really not anything surprising. Did get a nice move, $12 bounce so far on Tesla, so that's not too bad. NIO's still trying to push, but not broken that high a day yet, that previous high a day. MMAT, you can see it flatlining right under $1. That's why I wanted to wait. Volume's kind of died off on that one a little bit. Good, Marps. You just sit there. Let's see where yeah, we still got a buyer sitting at 990 on Marps. Ask is still at 1010, so it's not doing too much, which is fine. If oil's pulling back and Marps isn't dropping, then I'm happy about that. But oil's not pulling back that much yet. We got a little support right across here. This previous resistance looks like where it's back testing off of now. The trend line's kind of cracked, but kind of looking a little bearish. You mean a vessel in the list? Are you talking about shipping stocks? Like actual oil tankers and things like that? I have a whole list of shipper pumps right here. Actually, I don't think... Is GLBS a... Yeah, they're a Globus Maritime, so they're a shipper. They've got vessels, not of oil. I don't know if you... What exact vessels are you talking about? Oil vessels that carry oil? Or just random shippers that carry lots of stuff? See, the NQ is really pushing. See what cryptos are looking like here. Yeah, Adam pushing back over 12, starting to try. God's up some. DSO. Love some DSO. Solana's actually pushing back up. Nice little bounce there. Yeah. Crypto market getting a nice little bounce. Yeah, look at that on silver. This is the move I was talking about on silver the other day. Well, actually, both these moves. This went down to, it was like 1830 and then shot up in 4 days to 1970. And then this dip right here, like, that's big volatility on silver. All right, anyway. This one, you got to keep an eye on all the markets sometimes. Oh, I never got y'all that Twitter space link for Charles Allen and BTCS and that Twitter space they're having today. Get that link if you guys want to check that out. I know some of y'all have been following BTCS. It's always interesting to hear what Charles has to say. What? Live chat. There we go. Paste. There you go. There's the Twitter space where Charles Allen will be speaking. A real vessel ship. Oh, oil. Yeah, so oil I think would be like rig is one. I'm pretty sure is oil. It's an oil ship. Transocean. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They report 1.6 billion in Q3 backlog for offshore rigs. So I think CTR. I don't know if this one's oil or not. Castor Time or Castor Maritime. You'd have to do a little bit more research. Let's see. They secured new time charter contracts for 3 dry bulk something or another. 3 dry bulk carriers. So I don't think that's an oil one. But, I mean, when I'm looking at oil, like MARPS is not a shipper. It's not anything. MARPS is an oil trust. So you're based like there's only 2 million shares of this, and a trust is just, it's kind of like a stock, but it's more like a fund or something. But it's just like they have oil. They just buy oil, and that's what backs the trust. That's all. That's all. So that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm in it. Plus the 2 million in float. It's a super low float. But there is other oil plays. INDO. This is Indonesian Energy. But I don't know. Did they ever? They said they had struck oil. It's been a long time. I mean, it kind of moves with oil. It was there for a while. Oh, HUSA. This is an oil play. This is not a vessel. This is Houston American Energy. But of course, do your own research. I'm just throwing out ticker symbols that that I keep an eye on for oil. Do not go buying things without doing your own research first. None of this is advice. This is just me trading and doing my thing and talking. BTCS Crypto Empire. Daniel B, you don't even get to speak on cryptos anymore. You don't even know about cryptos. You MOB is trying to break that downtrend. Let's see if it gets that buying volume at some point. Yeah, MARP's still holding. Is that 9? Yeah, that bid at 990 is still holding there. That's not moved at all, so that's fine. Let's check oil again. How far have we pulled back? So we pulled back right to that flat area, so this downtrend is cracked. I don't like what I'm seeing here at the moment. Now, this is looking like a mountain peak, and we really don't like mountain peaks, but let me put it on a 1 hour chart, 1 hour time frame, see if it looks any better. Yeah, okay, so that support line that I drew actually goes all the way back here. That was previous resistance. So oil needs to hold 85 here. If oil can hold 85, it's broke through here strong. Couldn't break through here. Tried to break here, but got pushed all the way back down below. This is a back test of 85, so we need to see it hold up. As long as 85 holds up, oil should stay moving in this upward momentum. That was a big bounce, though, for oil. Now I'm looking at this. In 4 hours, oil went from $83 up to $86, a $3 move on that huge of a market cap in only an hour or 4 hours. That's pretty crazy. Markets are insane. Keep trying to get back up there. I know, Daniel B. It's okay. Agent. Who is Agent? You're freaking me out. Don't start talking about agents in my live stream. What kind of agents are we talking about here? You better be insurance agents trying to sell me insurance and not the agents I'm thinking you're talking about. Who he or she is in the chat? I don't know who Agent is. Who is Agent? You're freaking me out, man. They're not spoken. You're saying there's a secret, sneaky agent who's not speaking in the chat right now. You're trying to freak me out. Daniel B, did you create another profile just to freak me out again? Okay, so Rumble, it's got 30 minutes left on its hour candle. It is still holding above 18. I just don't like where it's at. Like if I was to try to like grab this up here, then if it doesn't break, it's going to drop pretty low, like back down to 750, maybe even back down on this trend line at 7. So I don't like that as a play looking at this hour chart. Too risky for me. NQ still pushing. MOB on the hour chart, yeah, I'm not too mad about that buy because that's right off of this trend line. See, that's the difference. I'm looking for the entries down on trend lines, on support, not looking to buy breakouts and resistance, especially not in a downtrending NASDAQ market. Even though the NASDAQ's pushing green, today we look at the overall daily chart. I mean, everybody knows. It's not even a question at this point. The NASDAQ. Until the Fed's reverse course. Now, if they do come out with that weaker half point rate hike, like they're saying, they don't come out with another aggressive point rate hike, we could see the NASDAQ have a little rebound. That's one of the things I've been saying. Watch out for. Especially around the 10,000 area, which we're already seeing. It got down to 10,000, a little bit under 10.5, and then it's been getting bought up since then. Actually, now I'm looking at this a little closer. Possibly inverse head and shoulders here. You got a shoulder formed right here, a head right here. So we could see the rejection, a little rejection, and then a curl up towards the end of the week, and maybe next week to start out November, which is always usually a warm time in the stock market. Yeah, if this forms into an inverse head and shoulders, if this makes that next shoulder and starts to push up towards the first week of November, well, I don't know. It's kind of pushing. Let's see. That 50-day, it's got to break that. It's got to break that 50-day. Where's that 50-day? 11.7. So we'll see what it does when it hits 11.7. Now, isn't that the most exciting day trading? But there's really not anything going on in the day trade, honestly. Like no really good setups or anything. I've got my position in MARPS, but until oil shows which direction it's going to go in, still holding at 85. And then MOB is just hanging around that 150. So, I mean, neither one of them have moved really from my entry, so that's not a big deal. You know, I'm not sitting there sweating. Let's see, tops. Keep an eye on tops. Keep an eye on tops for the next week and the next month. They don't want you to have communication with anyone. See, you're freaking me out now. You're telling me it's okay. Not kidding, I'm a cool guy. I'm good. But I'm good, but you're not. See, you're freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out. I'm only on like 3 hours of sleep. That's normal. That's my normal day. You're waking me up to... There's secret agents in my chat room, man. Let's see, Snap, which is garbage because of Snapchat, is making a nice little move up. Last 2 days after it dying some more, just getting a little buy up there, but I don't trust it. AMD, ooh boy, AMD down at 54. AMD is getting close to the range where I might like some AMD. The only thing I don't like about AMD for a longer hold is they don't pay dividends. Now, NVIDIA, on the other hand, look at that. These are not day trades. I'm just looking at them for when the market finishes its crash at some point. Fails down to 13 because gold's been dropping. Look at this triangle on Vel. I like the way that's looking for later. One of my favorite gold plays. See if we got anything new that's popped up on any of these scanners. TS, I don't know why I want to see TC. TSHA. Still trying to push, but that's still a sketchy play. Nothing there. Nothing there. Where did this come from? Oh, this only had 80,000 in volume, and it's ripped almost a whole dollar, so that's just the trash bag of nonsense, probably. Yeah, because there's no reason, 28 million shares, there's no reason it should have ripped that hard at that little of volume. BBY did have a bounce, but running into a lot of resistance on this bottom side. I mean, a lot of these look like they're just pushing up because the NASDAQ's pushing up. HYFM. See, that's only at 300,000 volume. BNGO. It's been a long time since I Whoa, what is this PR they just had? Now it says global user event. Oh, it's an event. I don't care about no event. AGFY. There's nothing I really like about that other than it's like super low. TSIB. Yeah, I don't like. Sober. That's got some low float. This is what was it? What was this? HH called this stock. I was watching that live stream when he found this the first time. He called it something. It was so funny. So I forgot what it was. Wish I could remember. It was a joke about it being an alcohol stock. Well, it's actually not an alcohol stock. It's a sobriety type of thing, test, I think. Large industrial. Oh, wow, that's pretty good news. Secured a large industrial customer and validation of its sales strategies. Yeah, see, on-site drug testing, converter. Yeah, so they're just drug testing you and all that. But hey, there's a lot of money in that, so I mean, I don't know why we need more. A whole company in the stock market for it. I'm sure there's plenty of other ones, but maybe not. Oh, is that Canopy Growth? Wait a minute. Canopy Growth. We're getting a little move in the pot sector. Let me pop up my pop stocks here. Oh, look at that. Mara. Yep. Beautiful. Getting that rebound on cryptos, on Ethereum and stuff. And Mara ripping nicely from 10 to 14.50. Now that's a decent play, or was a decent play at this point. It's way too high up, but Mara's a crypto play. Tilray, that's another pot stock. Uh-oh. Are we heating up with the pot? Let me go to my pot stock list here. Yeah, y'all know I love my pot stocks. It's been so long since the pot stocks have had some heat. It's been years. It's about time. Oh, yeah. We got a bunch of them up. Aurora Cannabis is up 16% today. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Leaked draft of German government's cannabis reform would ban imports. Nobody cares. Okay. In sympathy with okay, so Canopy Growth is going higher for a reason, but what is this thing about Biden? Shares of companies with ties to the marijuana market, from cannabis retailers to purveyors of hydroponic equipment and the owners of real estate used by growers, surged on Thursday after President Joe Biden called on federal regulators to review how the drug is classified. Yeah. They need to reschedule this. Marijuana is federally scheduled as a level, I think it's a level 1 narcotic or whatever they call it, which is like up there with meth and stuff. It's fucking insanity. So here's the thing though, just because Biden says words at this point though means absolutely dick. He says a lot of words, and sometimes he doesn't say any at all. He just falls asleep, you know. But we'll see if they do. I do know that Schumer has been pushing. There's people on the right and left pushing to do that rescheduling of marijuana. It needs to happen. It should have happened a long time ago. It should have never been illegal in the first place. If you're out here selling cigarettes and beer, then there should be weed. It's way less. Weed's nowhere near as bad as cigarettes and beer, or the pharmaceuticals. There's no dispensary commercials at the bottom that say, if you take this marijuana and smoke it, then you'll have all these side effects like growing out a third penis, and then also having 3 ears grow out, and then your nose bleeds, and then you get diarrhea 5 times a day, and all that stuff. None of that exists with marijuana. You get hungry, you get tired. That's the side effects. But I would like to see these start to heat up again. If we do get some type of news that they rescheduled marijuana, the importance is, if it's not federally classified the way it is now, and they classify it to where the states can decide. Now marijuana companies can actually use banks and funding and things like that. However, I've been in a lot of crypto spaces where I've been hearing about dispensaries and other cannabis companies moving into that space, because truth is, you don't need a bank when you got cryptos. But they've had a problem with that for a long time. That's why the pot industry has not blew up yet. That's why these stocks have pulled back, because, oh my goodness, IRP. This is one of my favorites, because this is not just a pot stock. This is a REIT. It's a real estate investment trust. And they just, oh man, they've pushed their dividends up to 180. Oh my goodness, and it's down at 100. Woo! Yeah, that's 200 days all the way up at 130. This is Kronos. They are owned by Marlboro. Not Marlboro. Same company that owns Marlboro. What is that damn company? Philip Morris. That's what their name is. And right here's the Philip Morris company. And you can see, look at that. Bounce off of 40 up to 45. Nice rebound there so far. And they've still been paying out their dividends. Their dividends are increasing. So you got dividends increasing on MO and on I forgot the name of it. I blanked out. What's the name of the REIT? What's the REIT? IIPR. That's what it is. So this may be just a small pump today, though, because of him saying words. We'll see. Let's see. What's new there? What is my next plans? What do you mean? You want to bring a new currency to the world? All you got to do is create a cryptocurrency and do your thing. Hospital stuff, yeah. Yeah, Daniel B., when I called Planet 13 out, I mean, you're using a very bad example to call this to try to prove me wrong on a point. Remember, I called Planet 13 out at like 50 cents, bro. It's still up. Is it a mega stock? No, the entire stock market has been crashing. Come on. The whole market has been crashing the whole entire year. Using any stock during a market crash when we had we were in a bull market run when I was making those calls. Come on now. You gotta do better than that, bud. You gotta do better than that. I know it's my first day back and you thought you could throw some little snowballs at me, but that ain't gonna work. If you're gonna sling the shit, you better bring on the whole dump truck full of manure, buddy. You know that. And Planet 13 actually has expanded to multiple locations now. If you didn't do your research on it, it has more than one location, and they are starting to build in all the tourist areas. Like I called back then, that they said, I didn't even call it. That's what they said they were going to do. Go next time you go to Las Vegas, Daniel B. Just stop in there. Just stop in there, man. Check it out. You might like it. You need some of that. You need to get you some of that. That purple kush, something like that. Get you some Pineapple Express. But only in Las Vegas. Don't do that in an illegal state. So we did push up to 11.7, but still not broke out on the NQ. Oil still holding 85. Did have a little dip down there. MARP's still sitting right where I want it. Not too bad there. MOB is pulling back even more, so we got to take that trend line off. Even with that news, it's going against the market going up and that news. That's one of those tricky things. Let's see. Mass deployment of small drone fleets. And then back here, they were awarded a government grant for development of a drone communication system. So they've already done that. And I'm gonna hold on. It's dropped a little bit below my entry price, but I mean, I didn't go very big. I went very small. I mean, it was an accident getting in there in the first place, but I may swing it just because it's only 5 shares. And more than likely, it looks like I'm gonna be swinging MARPs. But yeah, all the trading, all the day trade moves was on the pot stocks. That's where it was at. I didn't catch it quick enough because it's been a while. It's been years since they really started moving like that, getting 26% gains. But that's where we wanted to be at. Oh, look at that on Village Farms. All right, nothing is happening right now. I mean, this is besides the pot stocks that I already ripped. This is pretty boring. We're not getting very much action. I mean, I'm looking at everything. Well, TSHA did break up to 240, but it's right on that 50-day. It's flat right on that 50-day. And then even if it does break the 50-day, it's got to break 250, and then again 297 is some resistance. So I mean, if it can break 250, we could see it possibly up to 3. 10 trending on. Oh, they talking about stocks trending on Discord now? Oh my goodness. Top's still holding $5. ETH is going up yet. Yep. Well, you know I've always had dementia, Daniel B. I'm a crazy person. What do you expect? You've been to Planet 13 and you're still talking trash about it? You must have not got any of their products. You got to try the business's products out, man. You can't just go to it. That's like going to buy a house and you like look at the house and you're like, oh yeah, that's a cool house. And then you you don't even go in or go look at the yard or the foundation or anything. You got to try it out, man. You buy mattresses and just leave them laying on the side. You don't even put them up to take a couple months for you to try them out. Like, what are you talking about, man? Come on. I went to Planet 13. I did not try their products, but I am hating on them anyway. I just like the place. I think they have very nice decorum. Do want to keep an eye on MLB though. If it goes below, see where's that line right there? 165. That's where we're hitting some resistance at. It was flat at 137. So what we bounced off of? Boy, I can't talk. Downward sloping channel. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm going to hold it for a little bit longer. Let's see. Ooh, oil may not hold. It's really struggling on 85, but looking at the daily chart, oil's been bouncing off of this trend line pretty hard, and it's trying to get back above that support area. See, I can't really connect that uptrend there from back there, so I'm not going to. I'm just in a very... Go ahead and delete that. Very crazy area. Okay. Keep an eye on tops here. Tops pushing back up green. As I said, keep an eye. Put this one on your watch list if you're interested in it. But I'm gonna be keeping it on watch for the next entire month. Nah, I'm not swinging this. This is a garbage play, but it is a shipper that can get going. See, look at that low float right there. We get that 10-cent spread between the bid and the ask. You can tell that low float. All right, let's see. Look at ARC phrasing. Look at the Dow Jones. It's forming a rising wedge with a negative divergence. Nice, Donnell. Donnell's always killing it. Again, man, that's what I was saying in the Discord this morning, man. You gotta help me out. I'm rusty. I need them Donnell skills. Donnell's, man. What's your win rate? 120% at this point. I ain't seen you lose a trade in I don't know how long. You gotta have a higher win rate than HH at this point, which is hard to do because H gets scared and runs the moment he sees red. Oh, is that Lori? I'm confused. Where's Lori at? Is Lori the... No, that's not... Is Lori the... ILLJI? That can't be Lori. Did you change your name? Did you change your thing? Oh, there's Lori. Oh, okay, I see her. The pink eyes had me confused. The pink eyes with the pink L's. What's up, Lori? I didn't know you were in here. Wow. Thank you, Lori. I'm glad you joined us. I know. Wow. Okay. I feel real dumb at the moment. I had no idea you were in here. The eye guy is... Oh, yeah. You've been in here. Look at that. My bad, Lori. I'm sorry. How are you doing, Lori? One life probably left, man. You know, you probably left. Okay. You've been here for 1 hour. I'm sorry. I'm good, Lori. How about... Oh, you already asked me. See, see, he was talking about there's federal agents in my chat, or there's agents in my chat. I told you he was freaking me out, and he's done confused me. I'm lost and confused now. I have no idea what this guy is talking about now. He's talking about gluing eyelids at his mama's house when they were kids. What the hell is going on there? This guy or girl or thing, whatever the thing, I don't know. I need to adjust my live streams again. What? As far as what? The quality or what are we talking about? They know a lot of your personal life. Are you a snitch? Is that what you're getting at? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Alright, guys, let's see. How long has this stream been going? I've been going on here for a minute. I do got to get to some other stuff. We've been an hour and 30. We'll give it about 15 more minutes here. I'm gonna take a quick little break before we finish it out. Oil is starting to crack a little bit under that 85 area. Looks like it may have to pull back down to probably 84.27 84.50 possibly can hold. It's really hard to tell because of all the volatility in the markets. Yeah, look at that. NASDAQ getting rejected off that 11.7. I forgot about the other comment I was reading. The divergence of the things and the stuff. That's not my cup of tea, going with all the extra things like divergences and all that. It's all just supply and demand. So if people are scared like they have been, they're going to keep selling off. And that's just how it is. And the Feds are offloading their balance sheet. Until the Feds stop offloading their balance sheet, the market can only go one way. All shots don't go in the NBA. All right, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be back, and then we'll look to finish up. Talk about some of the stuff that is going on with Framework Fortune, the Framework Fortune Project, DLA DAO, all that type of stuff, and where we're moving to. But yeah, be right back. Give me just a few minutes. All right. Okay. Let me see what we're up to here. Oh, I need to adjust the live streaming. Are you trashing me, Lori? Are you dissing me right now? That's a lot of words that are random. I knew you was dissing me. You throwing shade at me, Lori. That's all right. You can throw all the shade you want at me. I probably deserve it. All right, let's see what's happening here on these plays. Oh, look at that. Marps out of nowhere. Some buyers just came in and bought it over 10.08, 10.09. Interesting. Oil must have, while I walked away for a second, oil must have, no, it's still just chilling. It's actually going down and Marps is going up. Okay, well, whatever. That works. That's what I'm talking about. This is why I haven't been in the stock market in months, besides the whole DLA Dow that we got going on. But YouTube has went crazy. It's got to be One Life as I. Somebody's trolling me. It's HH. Somebody. I can't imagine that you're a real person after all the crazy stuff you said. Maybe you are. Maybe you are, because I'm a crazy person too. So, oh yeah. So where I'm moving a lot of my content to, and like I said, I'm streaming on the Entree app right now. Not Entree, but Entra. But over here on Diamond, you can find me on Diamond app.com. I'll drop this link in here. I'm very active on here. You can find me in a lot of the spaces. Very easy, really quick. I know some of you guys don't like blockchain and cryptos because it's real hard to deal with, to get set up. But here's the thing. Alright? You ready for this? I'm going to show you how easy this is and why I am big on DeSo. Diamond app is built on DeSo blockchain. Okay, that was the wrong thing. Gotta go to the right thing first. See, where's MOB? MOB 143, so it hasn't dropped too much more. It's staying right around. So, all you gotta do to create an account, and we're going to be doing an airdrop here soon. A pretty decent sized airdrop of DLA tokens to people who are following us over here on the actual DAO on DeSo and the Diamond app as well. But this is all you gotta do to create an account, all right? And you're in the blockchain now. Ready for this? This is real hard, all right? Whoops, let me not switch. We need to go to create. First you have to read and you have to go to create account. Don't do like I did and just hit switch account. But to create account, all you got to do, you have 3 options. You don't even need a MetaMask. You don't need that crypto wallet. You can simply create an account with Google, signing in with your Google, and you will have a DeSo wallet. Or you can just simply sign up with a DeSo seed. That's it. And boom, you are now on blockchain, on DeSo blockchain. And this is a newer blockchain that is putting the sweat under a lot of other blockchains right now. DeSo is backed by Coinbase, and again, it has the Diamond app. And I'll go ahead and drop the actual DAO if you want to follow us. What are those cryptos DLA DAO for? What is that even question? What that's how crazy your question was. Is that you made me put my words all crazy. I had to ask your question with a question of the same nonsense caliber, because I don't know what you even are talking about. What are those cryptos DLA DAO for? What's a Dow, Daniel B? What does Dow stand for? Do you know? Go Google it real quick. Where you can use it? Well, I mean, I told you before. I like, just like you have a debit card for your bank account. Coinbase, crypto.org. I have debit cards for my crypto accounts. Catch up, old man. But yeah, easy to follow. Diamond, in my opinion, is a good shot to give Twitter a run for its money. Entra is pretty much going to be the new LinkedIn. I don't have many doubts about that at all. But yeah. And DSO has actually performed better the whole month of October. Well, actually coming into the end of October, the last bit of September, but still performed better than anything. Right? Like the NASDAQ down, oil's down, Bitcoin and Ethereum down. Not DSO. DSO's been up. So there's multiple reasons why I'm moving a lot of my stuff over to the DSO blockchain, including these live streams. Like I said, I'm live streaming on Entra right now. This live stream is going on the blockchain. It's going on DSO, straight to it. But Daniel B, for DSO, it's really simple. You can take any of the coins and sell them. Like we have a marketplace for the coins. I mean, like, it's not crazy, man. It's pretty easy. You pull it back up. Like, if you wanted to trade the Dow coin, first you'd have to have some to put on the market for sale. But as you can see, nobody's selling them. And you can put them at whatever price. It just depends on if somebody buys them. But you can see we already have coin holders. None of them are selling. That's not even all of them. Let me actually go to the wallet and show you here. These are the actual wallets broken up, the full supply for the different tokenomics of the whole DAO that was voted on by the members of the DAO. I am not the owner of the DAO. There's no owner. I'm not the CEO of the DAO. There's no CEO. This is a collective group of people. And at any point in time, look at there, HH Trader. He's one of the lead devs of DLA DAO. Speaking of, I actually got to get to filling some sponsorships here soon for one of our sponsorship programs that has been doing absolutely wonderful. Look at that. INO climbing right up that trend line. It may try to fill this gap up to 11. Well, I don't know. There's this little area back here that may hold it down at like 1060, but it may try to fill that gap. MARP's still hanging out right there. Look at that. Oil started to try to crack below that previous resistance line. Back testing it, still holding up 85 so far. And that downtrend is almost broken. If oil starts to go back bullish, starts bouncing hard off of 85, we can see it push on back up. See, how's the INDO looking? It's fine. Top still just slowly making its way, testing this $5 area. APRN's having a pullback. See, NQ still testing 11.7. It's been testing it for an hour now, just about. Well, 45 minutes. We got 13 and a half minutes left on this candle here. MOB, that's just doing its thing. Now, actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw Canopy Growth on my watch list to keep an eye so I don't forget about pot stocks in case we do see a longer than today run on these pot stocks. Oh, that's the, what is it? Canopy, I think it's CGC. CGC, is that right? Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Wow. Canopy Growth speeds up entry to U.S. cannabis market instead of waiting for the federal ban to be lifted. Oh, wow. They are set. Whoa. Hold on a second. Let's go. Canopy Growth. Wow. They said Tuesday it will no longer wait until federal legalization to buy 3 U.S. cannabis companies as it eyes opportunities to benefit strong growth in states. They must know something. They ain't just go out and buy 3 whole cannabis companies in the U.S. just because. Yeah, okay. Something's about to happen. Let's see, they intend to exercise the option to acquire 100% of Acreage, Wana, and Jetty. I don't know none of those. Third-party investors will hold 100% of the common shares of Canopy USA. So Canopy is going to be offering shares as a U.S. company. They are not playing. Canopy Growth will consolidate its U.S. investments into financial results for the first time, as well as set up a balance sheet and cost structure flexibility to pursue merger deals or other growth moves. We put together these assets, but they were operating on their own and not displayed in their final state. Oh, wow. Okay. So, whether or not the U.S. moves ahead of legalization, the creation of Canopy U.S. gives us a head start on any regulatory reform. The new structure through a class of stock called exchangeable shares. That's new. A new structure. Oh, okay. It's not the class of stock. Exchangeable shares allow Canopy Growth to remain in compliance with U.S. cannabis laws and continue to trade on the NASDAQ and the Canadian Securities Exchange. We've been in communication with the TS and NASDAQ, and they are aware of the structure. Are they? Interesting. Oh, wait. This is some other stuff. Canopy will hold a shareholder vote to get commission to create those shares. Something about debt I just saw. Where did it go? I just saw they were going to pay off some type, like 100. Where did it go? I just saw it. Oh, right here. They will also repay $187 million in debt, which will reduce its overall debt position by 27%. Oh, wow. So Canopy Growth, they are really setting up to do some things here in the U.S. Not surprising. Canopy Growth has been big in Canada. They've always had an interest on the U.S. That's why they are on the NASDAQ. But they just said, to hell with it. They know something. NASDAQ is a testing 11.7. Oil's starting to break that downtrend, starting to get that push up to 85.20. How much is it for the coin? Well, the coin is not on the market. Somebody's got to sell it. There's not a price on a coin until somebody sells it, right? You got to have a transaction, a buyer and a seller. Right now, we don't have any sellers of the coins. Now, you can get DLA token through the airdrop that'll be coming out soon. If you follow us and sign up an account on DSO, you follow us on the actual DAO and Diamond and that stuff. Or you can go and join our EVIO clan and earn some Solana for playing EVIO. And if you are a part of the top 20 of the clan, which is really easy to do right now at the moment, then you have a DLA token rewards program there. So other ways you can get it at the moment, not really any other ways unless somebody sells it to you. There's only 200 million of them. They're hard capped. And right now, DLA token is backed by 2 NFT sponsorship programs. One of them doing very well, generating revenue on the daily. That is a project, as a game project that is on Matic, Polygon Matic Network. The other one is EVIO on Solana. Look at this nice push on oil. So we have 2 different sponsorship programs that generate revenue already for DLA DAO, and we voted to invest all revenues back into acquiring more. Only makes sense because we're a new project, and we all are working on releasing our first game here very soon. There will be some special things that come along with that as well. Well, it'll be the soft launch of the game. The full game won't come out for a little while, but there's going to be things. There's things and stuff. A lot of things and stuff in the works. I haven't been sleeping this last 3-4 months when I haven't been on Framework Fortune here live streaming. I've been working on that DAO and a whole bunch of different things. So I don't know, Daniel B. You'll have to pay somebody to find out how much that coin is worth. Make somebody an offer. I don't know what to tell you. People don't want to sell you the coin. They don't want to sell you the coin. But the overall value proposition behind DLA token is the multi-facets of, for one, it's our governance token. You can create proposals and vote on proposals of how the DAO's future moves forward if you're a DLA token holder. You have 2 different sponsorship programs that are generating revenue backing the DAO. You have the end goal is token holders all the token holders will receive revenues, all the excess revenue excess profits from the DAO's revenues once the DAO is sustained. Theoretically, every single DLA token could be held, and we can still and it's not really even theoretically, we're going to be able to do this regardless. We can pay out the distribution rewards for the excess profits in multiple different cryptocurrencies. We don't even have to have any DLA token left, and we can still pay out those revenues either in DSO or Solana or Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever the DAO decides to vote on when we get to that point. But that's just a little overview of it. White papers are dropping very, very soon for DLA DAO. Framework Fortune blockchain project is on hold, but I am planning on getting that DAO up and going on DSO as well. Q2, Q3 of 2023. There's a lot on that project that needs to be done, but we got to get DLA DAO sustainable first. As soon as it is sustainable, then we'll start to rock it with the Framework Fortune project and bring something to the trading markets that has never been brought before and change the whole dynamics of trading education. You got a lot of questions, man. That's fine, man. To you, it's worthless. Don't worry about it then. Keep buying your Peloton stock. When will I be back near Milwaukee? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the thing, man, about an RV. You're free. You just get to go wherever you want, whenever you want, man. You know, you got an apartment with a lease on it. You still got to pay that thing even if you're not there. I've decreased my expenses so much that I'm only probably maybe a month away from being able to live just off of my Cosmos ecosystem staking positions and liquidity pools that I've been talking about for the last 2 years. You should know by now, Daniel B. I put my money where my mouth is. But yeah, not looking like too much is going to be happening right now. The NQ is still getting rejected at 11.7. We do have the nice downtrend break of oil, so I like the way that's looking. MARPS is definitely going to be a hold for now. Still hanging over that 10.08, up 4% on the day. We did just get looks like, well, that wasn't anything. It's like 100 share order there at 990. And then let's see. MOB's still continuing down. I may have to get rid of it. If it does not start to break back up soon. And this is the thing with these crazy volatile markets like this. This literally has some of the best. Let's see. Okay, so I don't like that as a high likelihood of repeat orders. That's nonsense. That doesn't mean anything. Let's make sure they're making this deal. Oh, they did. They received and they fulfilled the initial order. So that is a legitimate sell. They have filled the order. But it's not a very big order. 92,000. I probably should have read into this press release a little more. Well, again, I accidentally bought this, but still. After buying it, I should have looked into that. It's really not as big. That's not that big of an order. I figured Israel was spending a little bit more than 90,000 on a whole fleet of drones for defense for drone fleet. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, okay. I got you. So the Skyhopper combo, what they're selling to the Israel Ministry of Defense is actually, like, to put it simply, it's a hive mind for the drones. So all the drones are connected and have the same, basically, whoever controls the drones, or if they're going to be AI drones, which could be a possibility with this type of technology. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to hold this a little bit longer, just because even though the order's not big, what we're talking about here is some crazy stuff. You know, this company has created something that can connect drones together. And we'll see. Well, or it could be worse. Lots of people think they can leave from the stock market, but 90%. Well, yeah, I mean that's been a statistic forever that 90% people fail at the stock market. But that's the reason why 90% of people fail. They give up after 6 months or whatever. Yeah, I'm not seeing it's moving so slow. So I will be back Thursday for another live stream. Still going to probably be around the same time. I'm not going to stream for pre-market or too much of the first 30 minutes because I still don't like it. Never will I like that. Hey, we got a little buy-in coming back in there on MLB. And now that I'm on Eastern Standard Time as well, I'm not exactly getting up that whole hour early when the market was opening for me earlier. The market actually opens for me at 9:30 a.m. So, yeah, I'm more. My streams will probably. I don't know. I mean, it should be the same for everybody. Then it'd be you just got your first Red Bull. Well, congratulations, man. You make sure the bull is not too feisty before you do what you're going to do to it. You know them bulls. They get a little crazy. Yeah, look at this. Oil's pushing up nicely right now. Beautiful. All right, guys. Lori, thank you for that. Thank you, everybody, for joining me as always. If you haven't yet, go join the Framework Fortune Discord. Go follow HH Trader as he's live streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and he does cover pre-market some usually. Go follow Reliable Rudy, iRooster. He's just put out a new video on some stock market analysis yesterday. Go follow our wonderful moderator and HR dev at DLA Dow. Rooster's the dev at DLA Dow. HH is DLA Dow, but go follow Stocks and Chomps anywhere that you can find her. She is on Diamond. H is on Diamond. Rudy Rooster is on Diamond. We're all on Diamond. We're all on the Twitters. Come find us. We're in spaces all the time, in the crypto spaces, that type of thing. I'm always running my mouth. Look at that. CG Canopy Grow flattening right there below $3. I'm interested to see if these pot stocks start moving. And this is not just a one-day fluke. But all right. Have a great rest of your day. Afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Until next time.